Two great tastes rolled into one. The Italian stallion and the Italian sausages. Your boys
I'm German,
are
so
here.
it's a German sausage.
Oh, a little bratwurst. All right, cool.
That's my nickname for a little while.
Oh, boy.
Little Brockwurst.
Little bratwurst. That's Tommy's boxing name. Little bratwurst. I will be...
No, I don't like that name. No.
I'll be the big dick bandit. But our names...
Great fucking start.
Our name. I'm sure.
I'm Tom.
We're the RudeBoyz. And this is the big Rocky episode.
Yeah.
Because Creed 3 came out. We have not seen it, so we won't be talking about Creed 3. But we'll be talking about Creed. We got some Creed talk in the Rocky stuff. Rocky talk.
And in Blitzkrieg.
And in Blitzkrieg.
Because I looked at the notes.
Oh my goodness. A lot of Blitzkrieg going on.
Dude, I looked at this when I added my what I've been up to, and there was like nothing
Your
on
CatchUp. By the way,
I don't like it anymore.
Spoke to... What happened?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
You spoke to who?
I spoke to a friend of ours, mutual friend. And she is still... that one time you did the ketchup joke...
Oh.
That is still, bar none, the funniest thing she's ever heard in her life. That was, and hence why we call this RudeBoyz CatchUp, because of the
fucking horn.
Very funny. You had to be there, Nation.
Horn.
All right, I'm sorry, you had to be there.
That was a cash bash, right?
That was a cash bash. Yes, you had to be there. But
man,
listen, you're on this ride with us now, and get ready. You won't get jokes like, little bratwurst or whatever the fuck we call Tom.
No, we're not doing.
What do we call it? I don't even remember anymore. So let's move on. What do we got in our mouths?
Yeah, we have our good friends at Arizona.
Yep.
Sent us over premium spiked hard green tea.
Yes, we love. Thank you, Arizona. Thank you, Arizona
Yes.
Corporation Limited. I was trying to get the actual. Don't these things have if you need to contact them? Oh yeah, Woodbury, New York. Wow, local. Woodbury, New York.
Yeah.
2022 old Hornell Brewing Company. Well, probably the can is just copyrighted for that year. But yes, this is we're big fans of Arizona green tea. Big fans of Arizona products. All right, listen. Arizona hard, booze in it, 5% alcohol by volume. This is green tea flavor. We love the green tea. I keep cases on deck in the fridge in the recording studio, and these are nice. Well, we don't know yet. This is a live to tape trying, tasting, and reviewing. You ready to do this, Tom?
Oh yeah, I've been dreaming about this all week.
Have you been?
Yeah.
I can't open it. Okay, we got it. Ready?
Got it.
Yep.
Go.
Ooh. Wait, let me do the smell first. We don't.
Smells like green tea.
That smells like a malt beverage. Well, yeah, let's thud it up. Okay, let me do that. There we go. Hang on, I'm going for seconds. I'm seeing what they're doing here. I can taste the green tea, 100%. It doesn't taste the same. It's not the same lip-smackingly delicious taste of a green tea with ginseng and ginseng flavor and honey. Now this has booze in it. What booze? Don't know. Malt beverage. They're cutting the middleman out. They're eliminating my job of putting alcohol in my green tea.
Right.
By giving me both great tastes rolled into one. But I like it.
Same. I was a little worried that it was going to taste like utter shit.
Too malty, too party, loco-y drink.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that.
Understandable.
And this, I think, as the weather gets warmer...
Oh, dangerous.
This would be a very good, backyard, barbecue, fire pit.
This also is dangerous for me because I have a tendency to take already spiked beverages and add more alcohol into it.
You haven't done that in a while.
For good reason. Because that was a nightmare for all parties involved.
Well, control yourself.
Let me stop you right there.
Yes. Okay.
I like to have a good time.
No, so do I, but I don't like you disappearing, walking around our friend's neighborhood.
Yeah, basically. I went for a walk.
And then finding you back in his backyard throwing up against his fence.
That is true. All of that did happen.
After playing Dungeons and Dragons and then watching Star Wars.
No, that's two separate times we recorded a podcast. That was our Wrestle special for Survivor Series, or Survivor Series Dream Teams, which for me is tough to hear because I am smacked up.
Yeah, but you were making a lot of sense and then it just started.
It's bad, though. It's bad.
Yeah.
But hey, live and learn, right? We only go around this great, big, beautiful world once. Yes, so these are good. I like these. They also come in lemon and peach flavor separately. There are variety packs out there. I need to tell you this. That's as per the ad agreement we were given to Arizona's. Arizona gave us they didn't pay us in money. They paid us in cans of spiked iced tea, and I guess really that's it. And
you're lucky they didn't do the mango.
Oh shit! I might just have to do the mango. Honestly, I haven't had the mango as much as I love mango. I have not had the mango as much as
the mango's too juicy.
It really is.
It's too like anything that's not tea. It's way too juicy.
Yes, very syrupy. Arizona, listen, we got ideas. You let us.
I am a big fan of
we'll come to the laboratory.
Arnold Palmer one.
The Arnold Palmer's good. Yes.
That
might be the third. That might be the fourth flavor in the variety pack. I forget what it is.
I'm a sucker for.
I don't have the cue cards in front of me anymore.
Iced tea lemonade.
Iced lemonade.
I am a sucker for it.
Nice. Excuse me, that was Moe's. But yes, Arizona premium spiked beverage, hard, all capital letters, real brute. There's a lot of fonts on this thing, man. You've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say 6 different fonts just on the front can alone. And fun fact, Nation, the front can is the same as the back can. I learned that the hard way.
Dickhead.
How is it the hard way? All in caps. Can we move the fuck on, please? I'm rambling on, and I've given Arizona way too much airtime right now. Thank you, Arizona, again.
Some people say you don't give our sponsor enough airtime.
I mean, all right, okay, all right. I'll take that to heart. Moving on, please. Okay, let's on mosey on in. It's round 1. Here comes the lady in the bikini top.
Ding, ding.
No, there's no ding.
No, there's no ding ding.
Yep. Blitzkrieg news.
A new Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi is announced. Games as we always do. Shut the fuck up.
Always do. There's catchphrases, Tom.
Suck my nuts.
The audience is trained.
No, you just need the catchphrases because you know what you have to know where to put the sound bites.
No, I mean I listen to it anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Starting off the games we usually do. Yes, new Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi game. It's coming out sometime in the future, I believe. It was announced, and it's in the works. Obviously, Dragon Ball FighterZ was a big hit for the Dragon Ball fighting game franchise out there. But the Budokai Tenkaichi series is kind of a 3D fighting game where you fly around in an arena. Pretty cool. I was always a fan of the Budokai series. The Budokai series was good. It's a little more... what am I trying to say? A little more...
Less chaotic.
Less chaotic. Thank you, yes. Once you start flying around and shit, it's a little crazy. A little crazy.
But there was some flying in the Budokai.
Yeah, but not like all around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Neat. Did a Dragon Ball episode, so check that out.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, right, the failed ice.
The failed ice, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Last Gen Hogwarts Legacy releases 5/9. The fucking Death Eaters are up to something.
Well, yes. So Hogwarts Legacy, we did a big time Harry Potter episode, which, by the way, Nation, thank you so much. That did get a nice big bump in our downloads. We appreciate that. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, tell your enemies. Arizona hard tea, delicious. Lip smackingly delicious. yes, the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Hogwarts Legacy are coming out at those dates that I listed. Did I give listed dates?
May 9th.
May 9th. So be on the lookout. Switch version, TBA, baby.
TBA.
You're glad you're not getting the cloud version.
Or MIA.
You might, or MIA, or KIA.
Yeah.
Or DOA.
This generation Suicide Squad releases sometime this year now.
Yeah, so there was a PlayStation showcase a couple weeks ago that was a big... They showed a lot of Suicide Squad. Because a lot of people still see these trailers and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm playing. What is this? What kind of game is this? And they did confirm that it is a lot of... It's not a lot of microtransactions, but it's a lot of looty... get gear-based stuff, and it's multiplayer, it's online, and this and that, and this and that. And the game, they're not canceling the game, and they're not gonna completely change the fundamentals of it. But Warner Brothers was like, ooh, that's some bad backlash, son. Let me stop you right there. Get back to the shop.
Board.
Not the drawing board. The thing's already drawn up. They're not going to make it. They're not going to be like, that's a single player game, done. No, this game is what it is, but they need to spruce it up so it gets a little more positive because the reception's not so great, and it's a shame because Rocksteady Games, at least the 3 Arkham games they gave us,
it's a real shame good. Because that's Kevin Conroy's last.
That is also true. Yeah.
So you better fucking polish some respect on that shit.
That's true.
So
that's very true.
Comic book news.
That's it on video games, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was more. Sorry.
You're not even following the notes, so don't try to fucking correct me.
I'm just enamored by this delicious Arizona spiked beverage. Hard. All caps. Green tea with ginseng and honey. Delicious.
Oh my god.
How's that for your ad revenue? Moving on, please.
Moving on to
Blitzkrieg.
Moving on to comics.
There is no comic news. I'm looking at it right now, you fool. You trickster.
Moving on to movies. Woohoo! There, I fucking did it. Mario movie jumps up to 4.5 from 4.7. Why did you do it like 4.5?
Dude, fucking Google Docs auto-corrects that shit for some... I swear to God, type 4.5, type 4.5, type 4/5. Do it right now, I'm gonna watch you. Where are you typing in? I don't know. Okay.
Under
topics, okay. Right, live, okay, 4/5.
Huh.
I don't know why. It's always those types of fractions. Like, you could do... you're trying shit out. I see it.
Ha-ha!
How'd you do that? Visual medium. That's a shame. Yeah, so Mario movie. Happy Mario Day. Right now we're recording on the 10th of March. MAR 10. And we just did our RudeBoyz Top 10, so check that out. Super Mario movie.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 more days, 2 extra days. That's pretty cool. I know you're
today, Junior. Too much of delicious Arizona premium spiked beverage. Hard. Real
caps.
Real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey.
Malt beverage with national flavors. Freedom, Eagles, natural flavors, contains alcohol, produced and bottled by Hornell Brewing Company.
Fucking Andy Dwyer.
Mario movie. Did you see the final trailer?
Nope. I'm done with trailers.
I know you are. A lot more Mario Kart stuff on it, which is cool.
You get 2 trailers out of me, if you're lucky.
This is 3.
No. You're lucky if I see 2 trailers.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
The only time I watch trailers is when you're like, alright, we're doing it for a trailer talk.
Is that how I sound in your head?
Sometimes.
That's really kind
like a boner.
Wow. Like, hard. Arizona.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of sound the squiggly hard would make.
The squiggly hard? What are you talking about?
Like the scratch hard. It's like written scratchy.
Yeah, because it's like intense, you know?
I know.
Like someone just like hard. Like, because I think the trick is this can, right? Outside of this fancy ribbon on the logo, like, can look to the untrained eye like it is a can of delicious Arizona green tea. Not hard.
Right.
Non-hard. Soft, if you will.
Soft?
And that's why someone was like, hard. Anyway, yes, Super Mario movie looks great. Can't wait. Star Wars movie shakeups.
Woo!
So, some stuff came out. I think this was kind of like the premiere of Mandalorian, so some interviews happened about the Star Wars franchise as a whole. The Kevin Feige Star Wars movies, the Patty Jenkins Rogue Squadron movie, all that stuff's kind of shelved. You know, like they really want to do. Star Wars is doing a lot of good content on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
but they want to obviously hit it hard with the movies, and the sequel trilogy really just didn't do it for them. So they're really kind of like now refining themselves and trying to pick the best stories to go forward. One of those stories, to Tom's happiness, is the Tequila Wakanda Star Wars movie, which will probably most definitely have him in it, a la his role in Jojo Rabbit, which is kind of a
so he's playing
starring
Hitler?
role. I don't think he's gonna be playing Space Hitler. No, but you know what I mean.
Is there going to be a young boy who joins the Sith youth?
No, probably like the Imperial. No, like the Emperor's. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Wars movie coming
And
out. Star Wars, listen, Mandalorian's good. I still like Bad Batch.
Yeah. What kind of timeline?
No one knows. What do you mean, like timeline in real life or in Star Wars?
No,
Nobody knows shit. Nobody knows anything.
Okay,
yeah, no,
all right.
Tequila Wakanda is like, I'm making a movie, and now
Cool.
it's like, oh, cool, he's going to be in that movie. Great.
If he doesn't fucking piss anyone else off.
He probably will piss someone else off.
Mm-hmm.
Bob
Odenkirk to star in...
Sounds like, Tom, you had a little too much Arizona
in a room
beverage.
Wow, were you drinking when you fucking
made
the
train? Bob Odenkirk to star in a The Room remake for charity.
It's
tough to say.
It probably should have been to star in The Room remake for charity.
No, because it is a remake of The Room.
Yeah, you need to learn punctuation.
I think there's no punctuation involved in that. If anything, it's...
Then that's why I got fucked up.
Oh, yes, you, the grammar king of Chicago.
Hey, my text message I sent to you last Saturday was pristine.
Yeah, because you were high.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bob Odenkirk is going to be Tommy Wiseau's character in The Room, The Room remake. And it's going to be available online. It was something I just saw on Twitter and that I fact-checked, and it's real.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Glad you did some sort of research.
Motherfucker.
I sat through 6 Rocky movies.
Well, really just 2. The other 4 I'm begging when I saw them with you guys.
Finally, some Beetlegeist 2 news.
Beetlejuice?
I read that as Beetlegeist.
No, that's how Beetlejuice is spelled.
No, it's not.
Do you think it was spelled phonetically? Like Juice? Juice? Juice. How's it spelled? What? Hold on a second. I'm the Mandela effect. Oh wait, is the character called? Oh, see, I'm looking at Michael Keaton right now. But no, the character is spelled that way. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize the movie was spelled with a J and the character's name was spelled with a G. I apologize. But anyway.
Apology accepted.
Okay. They might be filming later this year. Everybody's favorite horror girl now, Jenna Ortega, is looking to be in this movie, and she's going to be Winona Ryder's daughter, Lydia's daughter. And Tim Burton's...
Who's the father? Beetlejuice?
I don't know. We said that name 3 times, so Beetlejuice will show up.
Actually, we've only said it twice.
I said it twice, you said it once.
I said Beetlejuice.
No, but I said it twice while you did that. So I have to say Beetlejuice one more time. Now he's not coming back. No! Nobody said your name! Nobody said your name! Michael, unless you want to come down and you...
Fat boy, I see, is drinking some Arizona Premium Spiked Beverage Hard Real Brewed Green Tea with ginseng flavor and honey.
Yes, we are, Michael. It's delicious.
I will be coming down for a sip from you.
from us? Oh, no. Alright, well, maybe later, Michael.
Hand suckers are back soon.
What a ride. Moving on.
Rumor. Ultron to return in Armor Wars. Yeah, I saw this.
I'm down with that. During my... So, I know you're rewatching MCU movies.
Yes.
During my rewatch of MCU movies, Ultron was always one of those characters, and we did rank him fairly high in our RudeBoyz rank up for MCU villains. Ultron definitely should have gotten a better shake.
Yeah.
Definitely should not have been a one-off villain to get killed at the end of the movie, like comic book movies used to do. And I wanted to see him come back in, at the time, the non-announced Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. Like, just bring back everybody. Like, everybody you got, just bring them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have them fight, a la the 84 Secret Wars, but now they want to do more of the more modern Secret Wars. But anyway, more Ultron is good.
Yeah.
James Spader did a pretty good job.
Moving along.
Right?
TMT Mutant Mayhem.
Trailer talk.
Sorry. Trailer talk.
TMT. Tom.
Well, I don't know why you have rumor as catchphrase, but whatever.
No, I'm saying that that was a rumor.
It's the way you wrote it, because alright, whatever.
Oh, now we're gonna because my punctuation
is too correct.
Oh, it's too correct now. Okay, cool. Trailer talk wasn't capitalized, so I guess that was your excuse now, right?
Absolutely.
TMNT.
Usually you capitalize
Mutant
this.
Mayhem. You're right, Tom. I fucked up. TMNT
We
Mutant Mayhem. From the mind of Seth Rogen comes an animated film about Ninja Turtles, about 4 teenage
Radical bros.
Ninja Turtles. Turtles who cannot enjoy the delicious taste of the original Arizona premium spiked beverage, hard, real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey, because it contains 5% alcohol by volume.
And because they're teenagers.
Right, you have to be 21 plus years to enjoy. Man, this is just a lot of fun design in this fucking thing. It's crazy. Yes. So, fun fact: these turtles are actually voiced by children this time around. They are actual teenagers. I guess teenagers aren't children, but to us, they are. But it looks like they're going real fucking deep with all the characters, man. You got like a Ray Fillet and Wingnut and Screw Loose and Mondo Gecko and shit. Like, what's this movie going to be about? About Ninja Turtles, I know that, but like, there's a lot of characters. It's not just like, here's the 4 guys in Shredder. And Splinter, voiced by Jackie Chan. It's, Bebop Rocksteady. You got Seth Rogen and John Cena. Don Cena. The girl who plays,
April?
Nadja is voicing Wingnut.
Oh.
Interesting. Ice Cube is Superfly, which might be Baxter Stockman when he becomes a fly. And Baxter Stockman is voiced by Giancarlo Esposito. We gotta fucking pick this up. Yes, I like the trailer. You were a little turned off.
I told you I'm not gonna.
No, you can express your thoughts and opinions.
No,
is it something you just were completely turned off?
It's not for me.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I like that. To me, it's not as I don't want to say offensive, but I'm gonna. To me, than the rise of TMNT, the last Nickelodeon show that they put out. That, I think the designs are a little weird and wacky, a little too weird for my taste. That was not for me. I knew that for a fact. But this looks something I could probably get into, because I like the designs. I'm a big animation snob, or it just gotta look good for me to be like, yeah, I want to watch this. You know what I mean? Especially if it's an animation.
And I don't think it looks good.
Okay. And that's fair. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah. You can have fun circling the drain and seeing it with other people in the theater.
Can I get you high and you can watch it?
Oh.
Oh!
Well, no. Wow!
Oh, that's a turtle of a different color.
I will see turtles of different colors.
That's pretty good.
Holy shit. I ain't running for office. I get high all the fucking time.
There you go.
I'm getting high tomorrow.
Nice.
And you'll get a text message and
properly written.
sad when my telekinesis doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
TV.
TV talk.
John Berthnall redonning the Black Army fatigues again for Daredevil Born Again. But what about Kevin O'Foggy? Yeah, they're not going to fucking be in there.
Yeah, so John Bernthal
guess
is
I'll say
recast
so.
as Punisher for
He's not
Daredevil
reca-
Born Again.
he didn't
Not
get-
recast,
he
but
didn't
he
get
is
recast as
returning.
Punisher?
He's returning as Punisher. Sorry, I said a wrong word. Jesus, God, fucking rape me across the fucking...
Sounds like you had too much original Arizona premium spiked beverage. Hard. Real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey.
One would say I haven't had enough original Arizona premium spiked beverage. Man, this is tough. This is harder and harder. You know what's hard?
Arizona,
This drink right here,
so
baby.
Arizona premium spiked beverage.
Yum. But probably not the actors and actress who played Foggy and
Karen
Page.
Which, you know what?
Also,
I would have liked to see the actor who played Foggy come back.
Sure.
Deborah Ann Wall.
Wolf? Wall?
I think it's Wool.
Oh, okay.
WOOL. Oh, she was in True Blood.
WOOL. Wool. Okay. I meant to be an F at the end of that.
Huh?
Wolf.
Wolf.
She was in.
She was in True Blood,
She was in.
which had
Ragnarok.
wolves.
She was in God of War Ragnarok, which also has wolves.
I thought you meant Thor.
No,
I was like, was she?
no, she was the wolf in that.
I didn't like her as Karen.
Okay.
I feel that she was probably a very weak actress to play her. Like, I don't know. They could have gotten someone better.
Okay. Maybe they will.
I kind of wish the guy from, the guy that played Foggy would come back. Like, I liked him.
I mean, again, we don't know that. We don't know what's
We don't know
happening
for sure.
yet.
We
Exactly.
don't know for
They
sure.
might just take him into a different direction. Also, they did recast Vanessa. I did just see that recently. I don't know the name of either actress. The one that played Vanessa in the Netflix and the one that's going to be playing Vanessa. So, there you go. Are you still trying to type 4 out of 5?
Maybe.
Okay. Speaking of some Marvel talk.
Yeah, What If? Season 2 to debut a new Marvel hero.
Did you see this, Tommy?
No.
Did you see about this? No, you didn't see anything about this?
No.
So what they're doing right now is one of the What If Season 2 episodes is going to be dealing what if the Tesseract fell into North America, the pre-colonial North America, into a Native American, indigenous person's
1602
area. And the character they are debuting, is named Kahori, and she is a Native American superhero. That's cool. But this is like brand new to What If, brand new to MCU, brand new to Marvel. This is a brand new character. So, which I guess is What If's whole thing. That's their whole jam.
Alright, I'm down for it.
Yeah. So,
I like my Native American characters.
You do.
I'm a big fan.
You do.
Indigenous
persons. Yes.
Moving along.
Right along.
Topical! Michael B. Jordan wants us to enter the Creedverse.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. So Creed 3 has come out. It did very well for MGM and now their parent company, Amazon. And now Michael B. Jordan wants to kind of do spin-offs. He wants to do TV shows. He wants to do an anime fucking thing. Of course you do. Nerds are taking over, baby. That's it.
Money.
And everybody's good to hop on that franchise, Yeah. So
it's it's some good fucking movies, man.
Right.
Like Tessa Thompson, fantastic.
Sure. Michael B. Jordan, always a fan of him.
Absolutely.
Ever since Chronicle, big fan of his.
And Fantastic Four.
Chronicle really was it.
Never saw Chronicle.
Chronicle's pretty good.
I'm not a fan of shaky cam shit.
And you don't like that Dane.
That
guy.
The dude who played
Harry Osborn. And Amazing. Yeah.
Amazing.
You're not a fan of him. Well, yes. Well, I was going to say the Amazing franchise, but yes, he was only in the second one.
Batman the Cape Crusader uses the grapple gun gizmo and heads to Amazon.
First off, what is that thing called? The grapple gun?
They call it the grapple gun.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it does that. And I don't think this Batman's going to be doing that.
I don't know what you were trying to
The
spell.
repel gun. You know, he repels and shit.
R-E-P-E-L is repel.
R-E-P-E-L? E-L?
Is repel.
What did I spell?
R-A-P-E-L.
Oh, repel. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so HBO Max, or Warner Bros. Disney, whatever you want to say, they canceled it out of HBO Max. Amazon's picking it up. This is that animated Batman with Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams and Paul Dini involved. This is the Batman with, he like got the ears and shit. This is all, oh, there it is. Oh, no, Tom opened up a core memory.
Oh, gross.
Yep.
And, like, the mask has, like, the
nose, yeah.
So it's
this is like old Detective Comics.
It's the
Batman.
what if Stan Lee made Batman.
No, that was a real Batman. And I'm not talking about Man-Bat. That was like a Batman. No, this is like he looks like the old, like his first ass ever appearance.
Ugh.
Well, listen, I don't know what to tell you.
Nah.
I mean, I'm not really.
I'm good.
Alright, Tom's good. But, Nation, if you're not good, get ready. It's coming to Amazon.
Yeah. It's probably not even drawn by Bruce Timm.
Oh yeah, Bruce Timm. That's not Paul Dini. Bruce Timm. That was the other name. Bruce Timm's involved.
Is he?
Yes.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
We'll see.
Just when you thought you were out.
I know. I got grappled back
you got
in.
repelled back in.
Repelled back in.
Backed in.
Alright. Wrestling.
Wrestling news.
Who wished on a monkey paw? WWE bringing back King and Queen of the Ring as an event May 27th. Yeah, but it's fucking blood money in the sand.
Exactly.
So I don't give
the
a
monkey
shit.
paw. But you love tournaments. You love King of the Ring.
Yeah, but I'm
back now, Tom.
I'm not giving them viewership being over there.
Yeah, you will.
Not on that weekend. That's America's weekend.
That is America's weekend. You're absolutely right.
America. I will be watching AEW Double or Nothing that weekend, but I will not be watching that.
Didn't they do, no, was that Labor Day? Memorial Day? When was the Clash at the Castle and,
I think it was Labor Day.
All Out. All Out was Labor Day. This is Memorial. Double or Nothing is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, I won't watch that.
Well, you'll get a full report from me, Nation, because I'll fucking watch it, because I already got the Peacock Network, and money's already spent. So
this asshole's gonna make me come over, and he's gonna fucking barbecue for me, and we're gonna end up watching.
I guess I'm doing all those things.
Yeah, you are.
Arrgh.
It's the only way. And maybe I'll come here early. I'll take a gum because that'll be the only way I can watch that.
Okay.
Lots of gum scheduling.
Tom's already gumming it up. Gumming it up, baby. 2023. Tom, are you almost... did you complete your original Arizona premium spiked beverage hard real brew green tea with ginseng flavor and honey? The malt settled, didn't it?
Woo, baby!
Got all that malt flavored?
Yeah!
Nice. The 5% alcohol by volume. 21 plus years to enjoy.
Damn, that was good. That was tasty.
It's tasty. Arizona, thank you.
It's a good sipper. It's a good, like I said, summertime. And,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't need to add more alcohol to it.
I mean, you don't need to, but the option's already there.
How about this? You do it when you're home. Or when you're sleeping at my house.
Wait a minute. Can we finish up Blitzkrieg news?
We're done.
We got one more thing.
Do we?
Yeah. Got the notes up, guy. You got the notes up?
I did.
Notes? Oh, okay.
I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Backlash heading back to Puerto Rico on May 6th.
That's cool, man. I like the fact that they're doing more international pay-per-views.
I just wish it would be at good countries.
Wow. Wow, way to call people out. Like Australia. Love our Australian fans. Got a big spike of downloads coming out of Australia. Coming out down under, mate. We're gonna have to change our demographic to fit more to the Aussie lifestyle, mate.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
Alright, that's just cultural appropriation.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck you!
And that is all we
Okay.
have for Blitzkrieg News.
Chris, what have you been up to?
Oh, man.
What you been up to?
Besides just staring deeply into this original Arizona premium spiked beverage. Hard. Real brewed. Green tea with ginseng flavor and honey. Can. I haven't really been up to much. I've been,
I see that.
well, yeah, because I've been doing research for the podcast, which we'll talk about when we do the Rocky topic in a few short minutes. I know our last episode with Star Fox, I played a lot of Star Fox games. Which also got a nice bunch of downloads, so thank you, Nation.
Very nice.
But I've just been trying to catch up on stuff, do a little more Fire Emblem, trying to get on that. I picked up Metroid Prime Remastered.
Is that what's is not open right there?
Yeah, because I haven't started it yet, because I want to finish Fire Emblem, because I know if I start Metroid Prime, I will not go back to Fire Emblem, so I'm trying to stay focused.
Focus.
Trying to stay focused. But we downloaded the Resident Evil 4 demo on the PS5, which will be next episode, all about Resident Evil 4.
Really? We're going to dedicate a whole episode to Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, man, we got the remake coming out. It's a pivotal game. It's
what
a
about
pivotal game.
The Resident Evil franchise?
We did that like twice, Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, third time's
Remember
a
the
charm.
one episode? This will be it. Now we're specializing on this. But other than that, I haven't really been up to.
Do I remember episodes?
I really haven't been up to that.
Fucking
Tommy,
barely listen to these episodes.
what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot. Started a MCU rewatch, but I'm
Right.
doing it in timeline order.
Okay.
Very odd.
But you're including one shots too, which is something that
Yeah.
isn't something that people really remember. They stopped doing that, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it was only
Well,
maybe
once-
phase 1 into phase 2 a little bit, and then once they
Yeah.
stopped doing DVDs, not stop, but
Once
that
the
was, like, the big
show's
hook.
you know, once the show's
picked up.
I think the one after Iron Man 3 is probably the last one.
Yeah, because that was, I think, the Mandarin showing up.
Exactly.
Air quoting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, because Thor 2, I don't think had a one shot,
No.
or Civil
Unless you
War
count the,
thing.
unless you, with the, Thor moping because he's not included in the Civil War. Those YouTube
He wasn't
videos.
moping, he was chilling with
I know, but he wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, but he was doing his own thing,
Yeah.
whatever that was. He was looking for the Infinity Stones, right? Wasn't that his,
Right?
his-
No, but he was
legacy?
sharing the apartment with Larry.
Right. I do remember that. Is that on Disney Plus
I
or
don't know.
no?
I'll let you know when I get up to it.
Cool beans.
So
So what else are you up to?
I watched Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet, the Disney animated movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Were you high?
no.
Okay. Why? Why did you want to watch this?
Why? It was recommended
Okay.
by the lady.
Cool.
So
Cool.
did not know Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the voice of the main character. Pretty good fucking cast. I mean, I love Treasure Island. Treasure Island's
Right.
Treasure Island is also one of my favorite.
Like just Tales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It's also one of those Disney animated movies that's not talked about much.
Yeah, it is definitely...
That and was it Search for Atlantis?
Yes, I was just gonna say, that period of Disney, they were trying to find themselves. This is a time when Shrek came out,
Right?
and,
Yeah.
CG movies, cartoons were kind of really picking up, and Disney was still invested in traditional animation,
Right.
and they didn't really pick it back up until definitely Frozen, but Tangled, I guess, when they really started kind of kicking it. They've relied heavier on Pixar too at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, they really did.
Because with the Toy Stories, the Cars movies, Incredibles, and yeah, Disney was kind of taking a bit of a hit.
Yeah, I do want to check out the Search for Atlantis.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I enjoyed it.
Cool.
I'd watch it again. So
That's good to know. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Cool.
that's all I've been up to.
That's all we've been up to. Holy moly! Ring the bell.
Ding.
Throw the damn towel.
Ding, ding.
Don't throw in the towel yet, Nation. I was talking about Rocky. Just talk about Rocky, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about 7 Rocky movies. Yep.
6 Rocky movies.
7.
7?
Yeah. Well,
please explain.
Why
are there
to
7?
We'll get
okay.
to it. It's one that's not talked about much.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know where this is going, so let's set it up a little bit. Tom says Tom yelled at me, told me that IMDb doesn't exist as a joke, and I don't see him really kind of on the buttons to do this. But the Rocky franchise was something I had not watched until last year we started watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend, big Rocky fan, and I was like, well, I've never seen it. And I knew you were a big fan. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, let's go see it. Let's all see it. You know?
Sure.
Like, I want to enjoy it. So a little backstory of Rocky. It's Sylvester Stallone's, it's his story.
Yeah.
Not his story, not his biography, but like the story he was developing as a down in his luck actor. Right? Wanted to kind of, pitch it and sell it and see who would take it. And, the first one is, it's not gritty, but it's like low quality. It's
very,
untested.
it's grindhousey.
It's
which
grindhousey, it's grimy. Yeah. So Rocky is just basically the underdog. The story of the underdog. He's like a fucking heavy for a mobster, basically.
Yeah, he's like, kind of like a loan collector.
Yeah.
Almost.
Like a loan collector with his fists. But he's got a heart of gold, so he doesn't really hit anybody.
Yep.
He just says like, what do you want me to do about it?
That's actually pretty good.
I've heard a lot of Rocky in the past couple of days. But yes, he, and then he runs into Mickey, Burgess Meredith, and he becomes a great fighter.
Fucking Burgess Meredith. He's so good.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Burgess Meredith. And he falls in love with Adrian.
Yeah.
Adrian! I did a good job. I watched this when I first saw the first one. I was like, yeesh. Like, Rocky seems a little bit delayed upstairs.
He's punchy.
Yeah, and like
because
he's like
not
creeping
only,
on Adrian,
right? But not only is
Adrian, your hair smells. Let me get some of your clothes. I need to take it back to my house.
But not only is he a heavy for the mob, he's also a amateur boxer.
Well, yes, yeah, that's the
so
whole.
So, like,
yeah.
dude, he's getting punched in the head a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, he does get punched in the head a lot.
Yeah.
If you want to see some head punches,
I mean, that's like the whole Simpsons thing. Like when Homer was a boxer, he would just let them punch them until they worn themselves out, and then he would just go, boop.
He had Homer Simpson disease.
Yeah.
Oh, why me? So about the first Rocky movie.
The director is
76.
76.
Man, it was close.
You are, but
not close enough.
Close is still losing.
Cigar, first loser.
Director is John G. Avildsen.
Okay.
He also did Karate Kid.
Okay.
Actually, he did. Yeah, he did Part 1 and Part 3.
I love it when you just start going on like IMDb filmography and just start telling us what people do.
You also did lean on me. Okay. Well, look, dude, I need to know what's what.
Okay. Can you tell us about
the first
fucking Rocky movie?
Wow.
Please.
It was put out by MGM.
MGM now owned by Amazon.
He's training.
That could.
At first Mickey doesn't want to take him.
Sure.
Because
I'm not gonna take you, you bum.
Exactly. Yep. Jesus. You remember all the points, huh?
What happened?
You remember all the points.
I mean, it's kind of see. Okay, so coming from someone who didn't grow up watching Rocky,
Yeah.
so a lot of Rocky parodies, so a lot of Rocky send-offs and whatnot, you know. So like I know the whole, you know, Birds Meredith. I've seen him as Penguin, so I know that voice, I know that cadence, you know. Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, I get that, you know. Is Paulie the worst character?
Paulie is definitely the worst guy.
Paulie is the worst guy.
Like, worse than the Russians in Rocky 4.
Right. He's worse than the dude who shot John Wick's dog in John Wick.
They didn't even shoot him.
Paulie sucks.
Yeah.
Or whatever he did to the poor dog.
Yeah.
Paulie just stinks.
He really does. He's a fucking... He's a...
Paulie is just unredeemable.
He's a grub.
A grub.
He's a bottom feeder. That's probably the best term you can
But he
use.
never, like, learns, like...
Hey, maybe I shouldn't be a fucking bottom feeder.
Yeah, exactly.
You know...
Maybe I should treat my sister bright.
Yeah, but meanwhile, I'm gonna slap my sister...
Cigar, scotch.
But I'm gonna slap my sister around. And I'm gonna throw a nice Christmas dinner goose out on the front lawn. Because I'm a spoiled fucking man-child.
Thanks for my sex bot, Rocco. Like, okay, cool. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Paulie sucks.
In front of the fucking kid.
Dude. 5.
A lot of inappropriate things are said in front of that child.
100%. Yeah, no wonder that kid hates Rocky at some point. So the first one's 76.
The second one is 79.
Oh, well, we've got to talk about Apollo Creed.
No, okay.
Apollo Creed,
Well,
baby.
we could
Carl
talk-
Weathers.
Yeah, man. Carl fucking Weathers.
Carl Weathers. He is, I love the themes. I love the, how much of a character. It's basically Punch-Out, the movie. Like, all the boxers are characters.
Yeah.
I love that. And they have great cartoony wrestler names. Thunderlips, Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago. Thunderlips is a wrestler, yes.
We'll get to Rocky 3.
Yes. But you know what I mean? Like, I love that, you know? Like, they're just so punchy, no pun intended. They're so iconic, you know? Like, they have names, just like Mason Dixon, like, you know, shit like that. Like, I like that. What? That's the name of the guy!
I know, but it was like, of all the names, Mason Dixon.
Mason Dixon. But Apollo Creed, yes.
Yeah.
Does Rocky does win? He wins by decision, right? In the first movie? I forget, because I thought the first one, not great.
No, the first one ends, I want to say in a draw, because he doesn't get the belt.
Right, okay, it ends in a draw.
It ends in a draw, so he doesn't get the
And
belt.
I think I remember they wheel out in the second one. I do like about that. The movies really do pick up immediately after the previous one. And the intro title sequence gives you, like, what happened in the last one.
Previously.
I really do like that.
Previously on Rocky.
Previously on Rocky.
Yeah. So, like, then this, the second one starts, they're both in the hospital.
It's basically like, let's set up for a real fight.
Yeah.
Apollo Creed and Rocky. Talk about Boa.
And they do. And then,
they do.
And then,
this is where Eye of the Tiger comes in, right? Rocky 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact about this, I've heard this on the radio. So, the guy who did Survivor, right? Survivor did Eye of the Tiger?
Yes, sir.
The lead singer of Survivor reached out to, or Sylvester Stallone or his people reached out to Survivor, back and forth, and then it basically was like, okay, we want you to write a song for Rocky. And Survivor's like, alright, fine. So Survivor makes this great song, killer song. But you can't go in with one. You gotta have a backup, So they were like, alright, let's just slap this other song together as a backup, So, because this one song is our go-to. This other song is like, whatever, we just poop this out. And this is gonna be, do you want the other song? They went with the other song, and it was Eye of the Tiger. So the song that was not made for Rocky, technically, but it's iconic. Absolutely, it is. So the Rocky theme, the like that, I think that's supposed to be Eye of the Tiger, but it's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
like it. Are you there in my brain? You're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
heard a little disconnect.
I'm like, you just started rambling, and I was like,
I would think that they would ride that song constantly, but they don't. It's really only in that one movie. like focused, you know, like
I thought it was in 4 too.
I don't remember.
The Russian montage, maybe.
I don't think it was.
Maybe I think in Rocky 3 it was.
Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit.
I think it was in Rocky.
Everybody gets a montage.
I think it was in Rocky 3 as well.
There's no way to know. But anyway, Rocky 2. I like Rocky 2 a lot more than Rocky 1. But Rocky 2 is definitely like a... Okay, Rocky was like a runaway success.
Right.
So let's make that movie better. You know what I mean? Like, it was definitely like their second try at it. Like, it was kind of a similar plot, which was basically just like Rocky and Apollo Creed kind of going at it.
Rocky,
you know what I'm saying?
Stallone got nominated for an Oscar with
That's what I'm saying.
So
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was such a hit. Then they were like, all right, let's throw money at it now.
Yeah. Vile.
Yeah, sorry. But Rocky 3. Rocky 3...
It was as bad as eating.
Rocky 3, I really liked more. For the first time, that was completely new to me.
Yeah.
Rocky 3 starts out with Rocky fighting Hulk Hogan in like an exhibition match, not unlike, you know, Antonio Inoki fighting a boxer in Japan, you know, which is pretty much exactly what happens. You know, you got a professional wrestler fighting a boxer, like in a big exhibition match. This was actually, so here's another fun fact. Hulk Hogan did try his luck in the WWF, and then he wanted to do this movie. Vince Sr., I believe, didn't let him.
Okay.
So he left. Went to do this movie. Came back with a ton of success. Then I think Vince McMahon Jr., Vincent Kennedy McMahon, brought him on and rocket ship to the moon, brother. Yeah, basically.
Right.
Yeah. Who else did he meet on that movie set? Tom.
Mr. T. Anderson.
Mr. T. Anderson. Mr. Tanderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Mr. T, who plays Clubber Lang.
Yep.
So, the beginning of this movie is Rocky is flying high, baby. He's world champ.
Yep.
Great time, great house, great wife.
Yep. Doing.
What's up with Adrian?
Adrian
is homely, very homely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's seen as a paper champion because he's not
Rocky.
Really he's not defending all that much.
Right. Oh yeah, because he's like doing
know,
commercials.
He's
and
doing
shit.
commercials.
Yes.
You know,
He's big time,
he's doing
baby.
advertisements.
Big time.
You know, such as for original Arizona premium
man.
spiked beverage, hard, real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey. Yo, Adrian, we did it!
I'm drinking Arizona honky tea and ginseng bar. Number 9. Hey, yo. How you doing?
But Clubber Lang is now the hungry underdog. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like, he's the one that wants to kind of get the champion,
Yep.
basically where Rocky was in the first 2 movies to Apollo Creed. I love that shit. Also, they have a real, they have a very fun training scene, Apollo Creed and
We're running on the beach.
Running on the beach in the shortest of shorts, the shortest shorts that the MPAA will allow to get a whatever rating it got.
And tube tops.
And tube tops. And
crop tops, I'm sorry.
Crop tops and tube socks. And tube socks in the shorts.
Yep. Well, no, that's just so, you know, when they're running, you know, they
don't chafe.
You know, their quads aren't,
Right.
you know,
they're not smacking their
exactly.
quads.
They're not just, their quads just aren't smacking each other.
Yeah. But
a lot of quad slapping.
But Rocky ends up losing to Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Comes back, wins the title again.
Well. First, the loss of Mickey happens when he first faces
yes, that's right.
Clubber.
Yes.
So
That's important.
That's why he's not, like, Rocky's really not
He's mentally
there.
out of it, yep.
Which was all my games on Clubber Lang. He slipped Mickey a Mickey.
Oh.
And he...
double Mickey. The 1-2 double Mick.
And he, like, definitely got, like, you know, fucked up. Like, died of a heart attack while Rocky was getting his ass beat.
Yeah. Which I'm sure is, like, not a good look for Mickey. Like, Mickey's like, this is going to be my last image of you, Rocky. You bum. getting your ass beat.
To Mickey's credit, he did try to pump Rocky up.
Oh, sure, yeah, like he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that, 100%. But, yeah, you're right, that was a big part of that movie.
Exactly. And then we get the fun training montage. And, like, I'm sorry, why would you bring
The
Paul...
quad slapping constantly.
Why would you bring Paulie, who is a racist Italian, to fucking L.A.?
Paulie's the worst goddamn character. He's the worst. Nothing... The only thing that is good about that character is that it gave us that robot scene in Rocky IV. That is it. That is it. Paulie sucks.
Yes, he does.
Paulie sucks. He says one line in Rocky Balboa, which is like, okay. But that's it. We'll get to that, because I just saw it. But Rocky III I really liked.
Yeah.
Because it was basically Rocky had to get the grind and go back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he had to fucking do it.
Yeah.
He grinding those fucking short shorts and that tube sock and that crop top. Grind it, baby. He's definitely grinding it. So Rocky III happened. Then Rocky IV. Rocky IV. Another good movie.
Rocky IV.
I love a good movie with a theme. So, like, I never saw the Friday movies.
Really?
But the third Friday movie where it's just like, it's Christmas now. I love that. I love that idea. Where it's like, Back to the Future 3. Western. Love it. Because it's just like, oh, we have no good ideas, but now we're just going to do a different kind of movie. So this movie is Cold War.
I almost got kicked out of my house because I said I'm not a big fan of the Back to the Future movies.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's kick you out of the house worthy. Well, all right. Well, listen. Quite the miser that lives there. Sounds like they need a nice dose of original Arizona premium spiked beverage, hard, real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey. Oh man, I just finished mine up.
Hit that bottom, right?
No, I mean, it was a great journey all the way through.
Yeah.
Much like Rocky IV. Rocky IV introduces Ivan Drago.
Rocky IV, one more fucking time.
He introduces Ivan Drago, Ivan Drago, and who's the woman? Bridget Nielsen.
Bridget Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen's daughter.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm not 100%.
Liam Neeson's mother?
It's
I'm making Tom's brain hurt.
I hate him.
Ivan Drago, played by Dolph Lundgren.
Yes.
Future Punisher. And he is the Soviet Union's answer to Rocky. But instead of hard work and grit and good old American gumption...
Drugs.
Not American drugs. Laboratory, evil Soviet communist drugs. I love that. I love it. It's just like, I don't give a shit. These characters are two-dimensional as fuck.
Yeah.
But one's American, and one's from the Soviet Union. Boom. And it's right in the Cold War. Fuck it. Love it. And there's a robot involved. Great.
Oh my god. And like, you see Rocky training in like...
the woods.
Well, first, hold on. First,
is this what Chase the Chickens?
No, that's the
Chase the
first
Chickens?
one.
That's the first one, right? Okay.
Well, first, let's talk about the loss of Apollo Creed.
Yes, that's right. That sets the stakes. Yeah. Another thing of movies that I like when you take all these characters you establish,
interesting,
and then and then the villain comes around and just smacks.
Yeah,
maybe not like Ragnarok when Hela killed the Warriors 3, but whatever.
So, just real quick, Brigitte Nielsen was in this. Mm-hmm. This came out in 1985.
Okay,
she was in this and Red Sonja in the same year.
Right,
it was a good fucking year for her.
And her and Stallone, I think, were getting down too.
Her and Stallone, her and Dolph Lundgren, her and Arnold Schwarzenegger
at the same time.
Huh?
Possibly. What are you looking at?
There's a spider going down.
Is there? I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
Are you hallucinating?
Nope.
Are you okay, though?
Yep.
Where is it?
He's not near me, so I'm okay.
How far away is he from me?
He was, like, in front of you.
Was he? How big is a spider? This is now the
maybe
whole
it's
topic.
not a spider.
Oh,
I think it's fuzzies. It's fuzzies flying.
It sounds like the original Arizona premium spiked beverage, hard, Real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey has hit you to your core, and you are enjoying life and scared out of your wits, which might be. Let me check.
A side effect.
Side effect: hallucination of spiders. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, great.
That's not true. Arizona is delicious. It's safe for everybody,
Yes.
except you got to be 21 years or older.
Yes.
But there's still Arizona for you kids. It's called regular Arizona. I can't believe that all just happened. Ivan Drago kills Apollo Creed because he punched him way too goddamn hard. And Apollo Creed wasn't taking it... I mean, he was taking it as...
It was supposed to be a...
exhibition.
Thank you. But
Like,
Apollo Creed kind of made Ivan Drago look like a chump. At the press conference and so
and you know what? If he dies, he dies.
And, the Soviets don't like to look like chumps.
The Soviets definitely don't like to look like... You know what? Hey, you know what? Truer words have never been spoken now in our year, 2023. Russia doesn't want to be called a chump. I'm not calling them chumps. I'm just saying they don't like to be called chumps. I would not recommend you call Vladimir Putin a chump.
Hey, Vladimir Putin, if you want to if you want to talk to Chris on Twitter.
Yeah, Vladimir Putin, hit me up on Twitter.
Who are these RudeBoyz?
Wow, okay. Cultural appropriation much again, Tom. My lord.
Look at those volumes, though, honey.
Yeah. Did you say look at those volumes, honey?
Oh, no, on
it. Sound like a little bit.
Idiot. So, Rocky 4.
He kills fucking Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Which hits Rocky more.
Right.
Because that's his buddy
Because he didn't throw in the towel.
Throw the damn towel.
But Apollo didn't want him to throw the damn towel.
Of course not, because he's prideful and, he wants to fucking put on a good show.
Exactly.
Went out as he did. Showboating and,
Trash talking.
Trash talking. There you go.
And then, so Rocky starts, training,
This basically gets Rocky
back into the ring. Because at this point, he's retired from the ring. After the Clubber Lang.
This motherfucker always has to, retire. He always retires when he wears boxes.
But the thing is, though, Apollo actually didn't die.
Apollo didn't die. No. Oh, this is what you're talking about right now?
No.
Are we done talking with Rocky 4?
Well, no. Apollo didn't die.
Okay.
He actually went to go be a space pirate and is now a sheriff in Mandalorian.
Carl Weathers, yes, that's right. He got punched into the Star Wars universe.
Yes.
Right, yes.
I know that's not what I was talking about. That's not the 7th Rocky movie.
Oh, okay.
That I was talking about.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But Rocky 4 is really good.
Right.
Rocky 4 is iconic. I think Rocky 4 is you have the Rocky story and then Rocky 4.
Yeah.
I think it's just so iconic. And I think that's why I like 3 a lot, was because I knew the least about it.
Okay.
I knew Hulk Hogan was in it, I know Mr. T was in it.
Right, yeah.
That was it, but I didn't know the dynamic and I didn't know the plot and the story and whatnot. And so at that point, Rocky 4, the Rocky franchise is done. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh, no, it's
There's
not.
2 more Rocky movies. And for all intents and purposes, my girlfriend and my best friend told me to stop at this point. But I need to do this for the nation. I need to research Rocky.
And the only reason I bought the box set was because it was dirt fucking cheap.
Gotcha. So are you a Rocky fan?
I
or
am.
did you just buy it dirt cheap? Okay.
Oh, no. I love the Rocky movies, but dude, man, Rocky 5, especially with his fucking douchebag son, his real life douchebag son.
Sage Stallone. Yep.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Alright, so stop.
Yeah.
Really?
He died 2012. Black tar heroin overdose.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Knockout punch.
That's not cool. I know it's been 11 years, but that's not cool. Come on. I don't know.
11 years, too bad.
11 years, too bad. Wow. Let me tell you a little story about Rocky 5. Rocky 5, I liked more than I thought I would. Rocky 5 has a terrible, terrible reputation. It's
Machine Gun Tommy!
Tommy
Machine Gun.
Tommy the Machine Gun.
Yup.
I think that idea is dumb, but let me phrase that. I think the idea is fine. The execution is dumb. So what happens? Rocky comes straight back from Rocky 4.
Uh-huh.
He's beat the fuck up after Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Took him to the fucking Soviet wood chip.
You can change! He can change! We can all change!
Oh, they do that, right? In Rocky 4?
The end of Rocky 4,
basically
yeah.
Just like give the world a hug sort of speech. Okay. Anyway.
Give the world a hug, Russia.
Yeah, come on now. Well, no, not with nuclear arms. With real arms. But he comes back. He's beat the fuck up. He's got to retire again because he's basically got boxer concussions.
He's brain dead almost.
Yeah. Well, doesn't answer why he's back in the ring in 6, but whatever.
Why you just bare knuckles fist fights in this?
So what happens? He basically loses all his money through a plot device and has to basically live back how he did. But this Rocky, though, at this point, is now, like, he's at legend status. And you see that more in Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa. Because, like, he's now, like, almost a man of the people. Like, obviously, he was a very famous boxer. But now, and a hometown hero to the people in Philadelphia.
Right.
But you don't see that until he's back in Philadelphia, back in the streets, back in the dirt and the grime and stuff like that. Actually, we drove by Mickey's Bar. I wanted to point that out to you when we went to Philly for the RudeBoyz World Tour. But it obviously doesn't look like Mickey's gym. It was because then it was filmed like that. But you know,
you mean
Mickey's Mickey's gym.
Okay, you said Mickey's Bar.
I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a bar now.
I was like, wait, why didn't we go in then?
Well, because the company we were with did not want to explore the area, and
well, we actually didn't know what was in the area.
That is also true. Yes, we should have done some research about Philadelphia.
Regardless, still had a fucking ball.
Oh, 100%. Yes, RudeBoyz World Tour will return at some point. So Rocky 5. Rocky's back trying to figure shit out. He tried to give his wife and his son the world, and it got taken away from him. Adrian doesn't give a shit, but in a good way. Is like I don't care about the money.
She's actually kind of happy that
you know what? She's probably like she pisses me off in this movie. I'm not gonna lie, because she's so much like, I know what you want to do. Like, you want to stop. You don't want him to box because you don't want him to become brain dead. I get that, but like
the way you go about it.
Yeah. Like just like,
well, even in 4,
even in the whole series, she sucks.
Like in 4, she was being real bitchy about it, and then she showed up.
That whole family sucks. Adrian,
except for Rocky.
Well, the whole, because they're brother and sister, right?
Huh?
Paulie and Adrian.
Yeah.
They suck. They'll suck.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Balboa.
Oh, no. And then the fucking offspring kind of stinks. But okay, so let's talk about that. So there is a dynamic where Rocky has to be kind of like a more present father instead of being like a celebrity and doing all this stuff. Now he's got to make sure his child is now adjusted to the grime and not the glamour of his lifestyle. And then who comes along? Another up and coming boxer who takes his attention away from Rocky Jr. And like I kind of like that, because now it's like he wants to box vicariously through Tommy,
right?
But now he's also training him and teaching him and stuff like that. The things he should be doing to his son, with his son. And I'll give you this: Paulie gives attention to Rocky Jr.
Yeah,
that I like.
Sure, yeah,
because that was like, okay, cool. But I was also probably like, we got to give Paulie something to do. All right, cool. Yeah. He's watching over.
Well, let's also not
Rocky
forget
Jr.
the scumbag promoter.
Oh yes,
like the scumbag, like Don King,
dude. Okay. First off,
I fucking hate that guy.
They give the recap of Rocky 4, like they do in all the Rocky.
Like, doesn't that guy like meet him like when he's like just gets off the plane?
Oh, he's a scumbag. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie sets up. They give you the recap.
Yeah.
Cool. Cold open. Sylvester Stallone's ass in the shower. Got it. Cool. That's kind of the movie you're into right now. He's beaten up. He's shaking. Ooh, does the press conference. It takes a plane. Comes down. Don King and Mike Tyson. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I mean George Washington Duke and Union Kane show up. Jerk off motion. Like, come on, cut the shit. Like, I know what you're trying to do here now. It's the 90s. I get it. It's Mike Tyson and Don King. I get this. That's the first time I really was like, oof, that's not good. because they were able to make their own archetypes, and now they're just mimicking, they're parodying boxing.
Well, because honestly, like when Mike Tyson, like
he was up and coming at that point, 90s.
Absolutely,
yeah.
But like that's really when like boxing started to people started really paying attention to boxing.
But I think that's the problem. I think now now the Rocky movies are like and real life boxing is going up.
Yeah,
which they talk about in the 6th movie. And now it's like, oh, we got to try to mimic that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, apparently this movie was going to go way darker. Like Stallone wanted to this ends basically in a street fight between Tommy and Rocky, which I like because listen, you're here to see Rocky punch. You're not here to see Rocky sad.
I think it's the only Rocky movie that doesn't end in a ring.
Right.
If I'm correct.
I mean Balboa did, so yeah, I guess you're right. So yes, but it needed to end in a fight. Fun fact, that fight was choreographed by Terry Funk. Yeah. There you go.
Philadelphia resident.
Philadelphia, Texas resident.
At
Terry
that time,
Funk.
Actually, he was probably living in Philly because I'm sure he was working
probably working ECW.
The 90s.
Early ECW,
it was 1990, so actually he was still working with WWE.
No,
it was in 1990.
In 1990, he was he was probably with ECW.
Dude, that was before the Cactus Jack.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
No, he went to ECW after his run in WWE.
He probably was there in ECW before, and then went to FWF, and then came back. It's possible to go forward and back to another company, Tom.
He doesn't seem like he would do that.
Well, he might have.
So
Rocky 5, there were parts of it that I did like. I kind of liked where it was going, but the execution just wasn't great. You know what I mean? So it ends in a street fight. Apparently Stallone wanted Rocky to be dead, to die, but no, he did not die, obviously. Right. So that leads to Rocky 6, a.k.a. Rocky Balboa.
Which he gets back...
He was in World Championship Wrestling at the time. So we were both wrong.
Okay. Good.
That's not good.
That we were both wrong?
Yeah. Well, I guess neither of us was right, so I guess that's good. Okay. Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa is almost like one of those unnecessary epilogues.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta read in a book.
I agree.
If Rocky 1 through 5 was the beginning and end, Rocky Balboa was the epilogue. It does wrap up a lot of stuff. It wraps up... Adrian's dead. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Paulie, the thing Paulie says... So Rocky's obviously just wistful over the times he's had with Adrian. He's now just kind of like... He is now in definite folk hero mode, which I like. I like that. Because he's running a restaurant. You know, I'm surprised, I guess, once Adrian died, he's not doing the gym anymore.
Right,
It's totally run down. But people are like, hey, Rock, what's up? You know, little here and little there. Again, still a celebrity, but, has that, that folk hero-ness about him. So Adrian's dead. He's, Rocky's reliving some of his greatest hits. You know, basically you're seeing clips of Rocky. Oh, God. Of Rocky 1 when they meet, and him and Adrian, and then
when he pinned her against the wall.
Yeah, again, see,
very weird.
In 2022, when I saw it, it was like, yeesh, this was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but okay. He takes Paulie with him, and Paulie's like, I can't do this anymore. And Rocky's like, and then Paulie's like, because all your times with her were good, you treat her good, or something like, it was, your past was good because you treated her good, my past was bad because I treated her bad. And I was like, you sure did. No wonder you're a dickhead, because, now you don't have, that closure, you don't have that, thing. But basically they see a video game of the current world champ.
It was a virtual...
Yeah, another jerk-off motion. I'm sure, this was, Deadly Warrior era of television, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I fucking love Deadliest Warrior. That shit was fun.
Oh yeah, no, I agree,
Yeah.
but like definitely somebody saw that and was. I mean, I don't know where.
I'm sure Stallone.
I'm sure Stallone definitely wanted to like. I really want to send off this franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he did that, and it was basically the new champion who hasn't had really boxing's on a decline, hasn't had much of a challenger pool to pick from, so he kind of stinks, but he's still the champ. He goes up against Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, Stallone directed and
wrote it, right?
And wrote
this
it,
one, yeah. And it's not good. It's not good. Like, it's not a good movie.
Oh,
to
Peter
watch.
Bercelli does.
Milo Ventimiglia.
Yeah. Peter Bercelli.
Peter Bercelli.
He looks more like Rocky than he looks more like Stallone than Stallone's son.
They did a good job. Because he looks like a fucking... Oh, man, I was going to say a
Alive
word. Oh, that's not good. Come on. Here comes a grease ball. Hey, Luigi, give me your pizza. Simpsons line.
Yeah.
Sure was. I liked what this movie was doing, but like, I guess if you watched all the Rocky movies growing up and then you saw this movie, it probably would hit harder. Because you get characters like the little girl from the first movie, Little Marie, and then you get like Spider Rios or something like that, which was like his first professional fight.
Right, okay.
He's the one that like he like eats at the restaurant for free and then like whatever.
So
I don't know. Balboa's alright.
So
that was 6 movies.
Yeah.
Tom Scissor's the 7th movie.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is a 7th movie.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. Rocky Balboa has Mike Tyson in it.
Yes.
I think that's fucking stupid. If you wanted, you should have had Union Kane. You've already established a Mike Tyson character. If you want to do a fucking throwback, or have Clubber Lang show up, you know what I mean? I know Mr. T's a little worse for wear nowadays, but like you should have had one of your established Rocky characters instead of the real life Mike Tyson. I'll say that. And also the whole fight was definitely like so there wasn't any fight choreography between Stallone and I think his name is Antonio Carver.
Yes.
Tarver. Who plays Mason Dixon?
Michael Tarver?
No, not Michael Tarver. He's got the T on his mask for Tarver.
That's fucking stupid. Did he come down?
But he's a real boxer apparently,
okay.
And they just called it in the ring. Called it in the ring like it's wrestling. They had a fucking boxing match, and they filmed it as such, which I hated.
Right.
I was like, this is like if I want to watch boxing, I won't watch boxing.
Right.
But so that was 6 Rocky movies. Tom, tell me about the 7th Rocky movie.
7th one was there was a young couple. They just got married.
Oh, no.
And they find a mansion, and there's a doctor there who created a Rocky, and then they did the time warp. He's so annoyed with me right now. How did you not see that coming? It's very weird though that Rocky Horror Picture Show is the only Rocky movie without Stallone. He doesn't know whether to be mad at me.
I just don't know what to say anymore.
So, no, but getting back onto the Rocky train,
please.
This really does. You know, like we said that in Rocky Balboa, he's running a restaurant and yes. everything. That actually all comes to play in Creed.
Oh, okay.
You see,
I did not delve into the Creed franchise. I did want to, believe me.
But
it's
again,
on my
like
wish list.
You know,
it's just these are now modern movies. They're over 2 hours, and like I couldn't bang them out as quickly as I wanted to. But so overall, my big takeaways from Rocky, like,
what about Rocky Horror?
I was never a fan. I saw Rocky Horror once. I'm good.
You never did it. You never did the fun way.
Okay, if the normal way wasn't fun. I don't want to do the fun way.
You will.
I'm not a matter of will. It's I don't want to.
You're going to.
I'm not going to.
You will.
Because I will not do that.
All right. Come on. Stop getting off the Rocky train.
Franchise. I'm still talking about Rocky, apparently. The 7th movie in the franchise. The Rocky franchise, the story of the underdog, he reached high highs and low lows with a colorful cast of characters. I love. I enjoy that. The whole, later arc with 5 and 6, where it really did echo a lot of, like, The Wrestler and stuff like that. Actually, The Wrestler would come out a couple years after Rocky Balboa. I did check that out because I was curious on, like, did The Wrestler also influence how Rocky Balboa was? Like, it's a guy trying to come back and, basically, he doesn't know what to do with his life.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. And now he can't fight anymore. Excuse me. So what does he do? Open a restaurant, train new people, be a father, be a husband. What does he do? He's pulled in many different directions, but ends up doing the thing that he was, that the fans love to see him do. Also, the real secret 7th Rocky movie is that dumb fucking grudge match movie between Stallone and Robert De Niro with Kevin Hart in it. And Alan Alda grudge match. Look it up. You'll forget you remembered it until you see it. Because it shows up on Amazon. Because, hey, you like Stallone boxing? Well, here you go. Here's one right now. And they do a similar thing where it's like De Niro's character and Stallone's character are mocapping for a video game, which is like, I guess, like a big Legends of Boxing video game. And that's how they meet. And they're like, you bum, you never had a match with me. So it's old people fighting. Old people in movies, I don't understand the demographic for that. I'm guessing the demographic is old people. Right?
Probably.
Like 80 for Peyton. What is it? What is that movie called? 80 for
Brady.
80 for Brady. Like old dogs. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You don't like old people, huh?
Yeah, it sounds real ageist of me, but like, I don't need...
It's kind of like me not liking kids in movies.
But you know what? Like that movie, was it Red Letter?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Like, okay.
Red
That's
Letter.
cool.
Red Rocket?
Red Tube? No, the one where it was like Bruce Willis and like a bunch of like aged...
Was it the Jackal?
No, a bunch of aged action stars. Not the Expendables. Aged action stars, and they were like CIA covert assassons.
Pretty sure it was the Expendables.
It's not the Expendables. It's not
You
the
just...
Expendables.
Oh, Red.
It was just called Red. Fucking hell.
I'm pretty sure you just explained the Expendables.
You know that movie with Stallone and also, like, every action star you would ever think of in one movie? You know,
Because Bruce
Frozen
Willis,
2.
Because Bruce Willis was in the
Sure.
second
And Steve
one?
Austin and, Dolph Lundgren, Schwarzenegger.
Tito Ortiz, which I don't know how he got roped in.
Damn, probably.
Wesley Snipes was in the third one.
Snipes didn't open his eyes that time. So tell me about the Creed movies, Tom, real quick. I know this is the Rocky thing, but Creed obviously bleeds into the Rocky franchise bleeds into the Creed movie franchise.
So, pretty much, Adonis Creed is the illegitimate son of...
Oh, illegitimate.
Huh?
Oh, is that a spoiler? Illegitimate?
Well, you tell me to talk about the Creed movie.
Oh, I don't know. I figured he was...
Guess what? 5 years too late, brother.
Alright, fair.
Watch the Creed movies.
I want to.
Alright, then I'm not talking about them.
Are they good?
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Alright. We're gonna enter the Creed verse soon. You know this.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that.
Definitely.
Michael B. Jordan, big weeb, just putting anime all in his movies.
And then we gotta go. And then we gotta go see Creed 3.
We do gotta see Creed 3.
Early
Creed
morning.
3. At some point.
Early.
But yeah, I want to check that out.
6
I do
a.m.
enjoy the Rocky movies.
Good.
I say this
I'm glad.
overall, on average, out of the 6 Rocky movies I saw, I enjoyed
4.
what I saw.
Yeah.
On average, generally speaking.
Sure. Yeah.
I thought that Rocky in the first one was a little in the noggin, and it was a little weird.
He gets a little worse as each one goes.
Dude, he was like...
Because he gets punched in the face!
Well, yeah, but in Rocky Balboa, when he goes to see his son at the big... Oh my god, this movie is like The Room, too, sometimes. Where he goes to see Marie, he's like, knocks on the door, he's walking the dog, and the dialogue is so, like, stilted. It's like The Room.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Johnny. Oh, here's your flowers. You're my favorite customer. Hello, doggy. Like that shit. That's what I heard. He was like, why don't you take a walk with me? Okay, here's my hat. Let's go. Like, what? You're just waiting around? Not like, you're a crazy person. Like, why don't you get out of here?
We may have to do we may have to
At
do
some point, yeah, we'll have to do that.
A RudeBoyz rewatch of The Room.
Listen, we have an entire subsection podcast franchise. RudeBoyz Go to the Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is The Room on streaming?
No, but I own the DVD.
Oh, fair. All right. Do you have anything else to say about Rocky franchise?
I love it. I love it so goddamn much. Including Rocky Horror.
I do like it. What about The
Rocky
Rock?
Horror?
What about The Rock? You seen The Rock?
The wrestler? I like him.
What about the movie Rock? We're
Never
talking
seen
about the cinematic franchise.
Never seen
So
it.
you haven't seen all of the Rocky franchise then?
Neither have you.
You're right. I'm trying to think of more movies with Rock in the title, and I can't. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Seen it.
a
Jason
movie?
Alexander? Yeah.
Jason Alexander. Oh yeah, he played Boris.
Yeah.
Oh, and Robert De Niro played the boss.
And did Famke Jensen play the chick?
No, I think it was the girl from fucking Third Rock from the Sun. I'm picturing.
Oh. Yeah.
Fearless Leader he played, and he was in Grudge Match. So it brings that around. So the Grudge Match is an unofficial sequel to Rocky. And
Renee Russo.
Renee Russo?
Yeah.
What?
Played Natasha.
The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I used to get Renee Russo and Michelle Pfeiffer mixed up a lot.
I could not believe that this person was in that movie, but there you go. Anything else, Tom?
John Goodman was also in it.
John Goodman was
The Oklahoma cop.
Cool.
Keenan and Kel were in it.
Of course they were. This is now the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Anything else, Tom, about Rocky?
That's big. No. Shit, the dude that directed Rocky and Bullwinkle did The Iron Giant. Never seen The Iron Giant.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He's a producer of The Iron Giant.
No.
He didn't direct.
Still never seen it.
It was Bird. Bird?
Bird, bird's the word. Anyway,
He ended up doing Incredibles. I forget this fucking name.
nothing else about Rocky.
Nothing else about Rocky?
Nah.
I'm done about Rocky.
Cool.
Brad Bird is his name.
Bird.
And on that note, RudeNation,
The word.
it's a 10-round split decision.
It's a knockout punch.
Those are two very different verdicts. Pick and choose your own ending to this wonderful boxing podcast match.
We should do a choose your own adventure episode. I don't know how.
That is going to be
be some work.
Very tricky.
It'd be fun though.
But I'd be willing to give it a shot. I'd really have to plan it out.
Yeah, we would.
But that's not going to be next episode. Next episode is going to be about Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4. This is when Leon fights a big man
With a
from
chainsaw.
another country. I'm trying to think of what other sort of Rocky 4 connections I can make with Resident Evil 4. But I think that's it. Yeah. So get ready for more of that. Resident Evil 4, everybody.
Great, I can't wait.
Can't
wait to talk about how many times I've rage quitted that game.
Well, hey, save it for next episode. But you can find that out when we do it on our social media platforms. You can follow us on our social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You just go for RudeBoyz469 on any of those platforms of our choice. Your choice. Dealer's choice. Tommy, I think, it's still kind of early. It's Mario Day.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to set up, when we're done with this recording, we're going to set up for some Mario Kart 8. We're going to... Oh, he's yawning. Was that a plan? Was that a jab?
No.
No? That was a legitimate yawn?
No, it was a southpaw.
Oh, that was a right hook to an uppercut. We're going to play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What do you mean we'll see? It's Mario Kart. Come on. Ugh. We're going to play some Mario Kart 8 on our Twitch, twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. yeah, gotta set that up and get that going. If you do miss it, which you definitely did because this audio recording is coming out after our stream, but you can find the archive of that on our YouTube page.
We have YouTube?
We do. And that is at youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. You can find all our archives of our RudeBoyz be streaming. I played Star Fox Assault recently. Not recently, as per last episode, but whatever. Good stuff. Also, our episodes go out on our YouTube page. But you can find our... Yeah, we do. youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. But go to our... oh my God almighty. Apple Podcasts. I've had too much of this Arizona premium spiked beverage. Hard, real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn. But our home away from home. The Mickey's Gym, if you will. What else? The pet shop that whiny ass Adrian works at.
Jesus.
The meat store where Rocky beats his meat. Our home, our headquarters, RudeBoyz.podbean.com.
Yo, Adrian, flick that bean.
There you go. If you want to hit me up on social media, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS on Twitter and Instagram. I have a mixology page on Instagram as well. Sure mix a lot. Keeping my partner up.
No.
Sure. Sure mix a lot. 64.
If you want to get me on social media, I am Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K. I would like to thank Arizona for giving us some of this original Arizona premium spiked beverage. Hard. Real brewed green tea with ginseng flavor and honey.
Fueled on Arizona. And that'll do it for us, Nation. Thank you so much. Next episode, all about Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil.
This has been a presentation of the Rude Boys Podcast Network.
Oops.